That was the first vision driven that I had to give back to the community. So I talked to Seti and I said, look, we gotta give back to the society. So Seti was able to support me. We were able to raise 125 bags of rice to give back during Corona period. But guess what? Somebody came and said, no, they said government gave rice to their friends, so we'll come for some of our own rice. I said, my people, I'm sorry, this is not government. This is a private support institution that is giving back to help make sure that you have food while you are having a lockdown. Some people come and say, that kind of doing that kind of you don't think you want to be representative? And I said, no, my people, what is wrong? I don't want to. Look, again, Saba, you saw what you saw and you called me to seek my opinion on this. If it didn't touch you, you won't call me. I know there's something about this post that you saw that touches you that you say, look, let me hear from you what the issues are. Every Sunday you just have the kind of group in for your gate. I mean, just like you are some kind of government official and stuff. It is supposed to carry the news. They got working with government, but I'm not. I'm working with private institution, and they give back to charity, and the charity that Sati is giving back to, and one person who has tapped into that charity to give back to some old folks in neighboring communities. So this.
So let me ask you, are you the one doing it, or is it SETI?
Again, I said I am the one who initiated the process, and
Okay.
Seti came into support.
Okay.
And Seti supported it because they feel that I have a vision of helping the old folks. You know the name Mr. Seti called me, he said, ECOWAS. Because there is something about me that is special. So when I began that, started giving back rice, he told me, Tony, what's the issue? So I said, boss man, I beg you, I need to give food back to the society. Let's help the people. Let's give to charity. He said, because you said this, what do you want me to do specifically? I said, I want you to give rice back to my people. So Seti said, okay, so you started already. We will give you rice every Saturday to give back to your people.
60% of what you gathered.
60% of what I gather on my own for support of other individual and myself, Seti gives 60% of that. So Seti does not even want for that name to be called because they know that that initiative is not there. They say we want that glory. You can carry your glory because that's your initiative. That's what you want. Since you wanted, you my son, I give you my heart to give you the support to give back to your people. I have never seen an individual like you who will not ask for an increasement in salary, who will not ask that you need better money because you want to better off your life or your family. But when you say to me, you say you want to give back to your people. So again, you can take the rice and give back to your power.
So let's look deep into your mind. What is reading there for the future?
Where the only thing that is really there for the future is a better society for all of us. And
No, specifically for you.
yeah, again, I don't have to be specific for me. If the society is better for all of us, it's also for
I'm
me.
asking what is
So-
reading in your mind.
so what-
What are you thinking
what-
about?
what
What's the
is-
ambition you have?
What is reading my
That
mind?
tomorrow you'll be looking out to the old people to
What is right now reading
help
my
you
mind?
achieve what you want.
Yeah, what is reading my mind right now is that I got a vision to build an old folks home. I have procured 15 acres of land around Todi, and I will hope that I'm thinking of still going back to Seti, knock on their door. I say I need to build an old folks home. And again, the old folks are like a burden to society too as well. I see we are advocating for less fortunate, but we are not including the old folks as part of the less. They are the burden right now to our society that we need to start looking up to. So I decide to build an old folks home in Todi. I have procured the land and I'm working out some modality. Mr. George, I will hope that that vision will come
To fruition
to
one day.
fruition right one day. And that 15 acres of land, I have people right now working there. We started doing some profiling of how we want the old folks home to be, and after the profiling, they are going to bring the blueprint to me as to material that we need to first do the first phase of the old folks home that will be erected there. And when I receive that blueprint, I will start knocking on the door of Seti because that's my first hope in terms of giving back to charity. That's my first hope. I will knock on their door, and I know they will definitely give me the support to make sure that we have an old folks home where we'll be catering to the old folks. And in terms of food, in terms of medications, because if they have a better health in there, trust me, they will have a better living condition. I want to have a society where I will have an old man or grandma who is like my mother, who will be like my father, who will live at the age of 120, 130 in our old folks home. One day that will give a testimony that this child supported us and reached all this far. I know it's difficult for our society. It's strange to hear this kind of thing in our society. But to me, this is how we should proceed to help give out.
Now, I did ask as to what is reading in your mind and through your mind, because one other would think that Welleh is doing all of this because tomorrow you want a political office.
Well, again, Liberia is a country for all, not for one. And first thing first, what is the motive behind this? It's not for politics. And Mr. Soba, I will tell you this for a fact. I have received a numerous knock on my door. People coming to me, they want me to be representative.
They want to petition you. No?
Yes. But trust me, I look into their eyes. And I say, I don't want to.
And you turn it down. Apparently, you are thinking that the time is not ripe yet.
Well, let me tell you one thing. I visited our school this morning before reaching here because I, again, went there to meet with some students. Those who don't have right now have a meeting with the administration. Those who don't have right now, they are not going to school. They are loitering in the community, and they notice that they are the students. Let them help them to begin the academic year, and I'll be giving financial aid to them as my first initial contribution. Listen to what one of the instructors told me. And said, "You broke our heart." I said, "Really?" He said, "Why?" I said, "Why? Why did you say that?" He said, "You broke our heart. You are a hopeful person for us. We were hoping that you would have told us that, yes, you'll be your candidate." I said, "I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I don't." She said, "The whole Bon County also is crying for you right now. District 4, where you come from, they are crying. You break their heart. The 4 district, the people are crying. They say, you told them you don't want to be represented. All the while you're doing Bon County for them. You go back there some Saturdays, you give them food."
But you are not from Bon County, you're from the Southeast.
No, I am from Bon County. I only bear the name of a Southeastern because I benefited from the Southeastern. I told you my parents didn't have when I was coming up.
So you got the Southeast brought inside you.
Exactly. So they say you.
I said, why do you treading the path of kindness and generosity?
So they told me you broke our heart. I said, "I'm sorry. I'm very sorry." Again, I extend my apology to everyone who feel hurt that I did all of what I do over the years, and they think that I should serve them in whatever capacity in government. I'm sorry. Don't blame me for that. It is my upbringing that is making me to do what I'm doing right now, and it's not for a political intention. And my family and I have had a lengthy conversation. In fact, my wife is the one breaking the news. When somebody go there and say, "Oh, all the good your husband doing, want him to be our representative," she say, "He not running." Or when she can just go straight, I say, "He not running." So,
are you afraid of politics or what?
Not at all. Again, every man is a political being. I have decided not to venture into politics. I didn't say I will not, but for now, I think I'm a businessman. I think I'm a humanitarian, and I'm doing everything I am because I want to give back, not for politics. So if I broke your heart in any way, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive my
Maybe not in 2023, but beyond 2023, you'll be thinking about that.
Well, I still not decided that yet.
So you give more rights and medications to our old people.
Well, I live in Johnsonville for all 10 years. I have been doing the initiative for all 10 years. In 2017, I was also engaged. I turned them down. I'm openly apologizing to them because 2017, I let them down. 2023 is coming. They have come to me. They have been hopeful that I could say yes, and I said no. Again, sorry. Forgive me. Let's pay more attention to our people. I'm still young. I'm just 33 years of age, and looking at the kind of role that I play in society, I think for now I am not really politically upright to engage in any, politics. I'm sorry. The motive behind this is not political. And if anyone who comes to support me again, I say to them, even you call somebody, they'll tell you, I say to them, I say, "Boss man, even if you come to see my old folks on Sunday, I don't need your ahose. If you come as a humanitarian, put your political garment aside, and I don't need any ahose. What the people want is a genuine support, not the political support." So they will tell you that, and that's who I am.
Now, you sound very, very impressive this morning, especially every Sunday giving over 30 bags, of rice to over 300 persons, giving them. You also talk about medication. How do you also gather the medicines that you give them? And how